Welcome to the Marketing Show, hosted by award-winning B2B sales performance coach Rick Lambert, who has been selected by many of the world's most recognized companies to help them market and sell to win. Let's join Rick now.
Hi, I'm Rick Lambert, and if you are one of the many people I speak to, maybe in business-to-business sales, maybe you're a marketing professional or a business leader that's thinking to yourself, hey, I know I should be more active on LinkedIn, and oh, by the way, I know I should be posting more videos with me in them on LinkedIn. Today's marketing show is for you. Hey, this is part 2 of a 2-part series I've got going here that I'm calling the top 10 LinkedIn videos, selfie videos that I believe people want to see. This is to drive engagement, build your personal brand, generate leads, you name it. Now, look, in the last session, I think I mentioned an important stat. Hey, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what's a video worth, right? People say that the human being can understand visuals 60,000 times faster than they can text. So what's a video do in terms of those metrics? Also, if you record TV shows, okay, you and I probably scroll through the recording quickly when it hits a commercial. And so one of the important things I want you to take away from today's show is your videos and each of the topics I'm discussing in part 1, my first 5, and part 2, my last 5 of the 10, they're all going to be positioned so you appear educational and not promotional, right? Promotional, hey, look at me, look at my product, it's all about me. It's a push, 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 as opposed to a pull where you're educating someone in terms of an undertone anyway. All right, coming up, I'm going to discuss videos 6 through 10. These are not in any particular order of importance again, but let's jump right into it. Video number 6 would be interviews. Now, these are with internal or external people. And the nice thing about these is when you shoot these videos and post them, you're now going to also engage yourself with the other person's audience on LinkedIn because they're likely to share it. People that know them will tap it accordingly. So if you're shooting a video, let's say with someone internally, maybe it's a specialist, right? You want to interview them on a question that customers may have. Maybe it's a new hire. You want to talk to them, given the push for recruiting nowadays. Why did they join the organization? How are they finding it, et cetera? Now, external people may include customers, for example. Maybe after they've bought the product or service you offer, maybe you want to ask them why they selected it, right? What better coming from them? And maybe it's a vendor that supports you as well. So you want to show both of you on camera. And the format I would suggest for this one is introduce yourself and your guest. And then secondly, let them talk a little bit after you talk at the introduction about whatever it is, the question that you've asked them, et cetera, and then wrap it up and thank them for the interview. Let me show you a sample right now. I posted recently after doing a LinkedIn video boot camp in Rochester with the Xerox Corporation with the host, Richard Shoblin. Hi, I'm Rick Lambert. I'm here with Rich Shoblin, who's the director of the Xerox US Dealer Program. We just finished up an awesome 3-day Xerox Champions event where Rich invited many of the top Xerox partners throughout the US to join us. Rich, maybe you could talk about what happened in the event for those that didn't attend.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Rick. We're at the Gil Hatch Center up here in Webster, New York, and behind you can see a bunch of the Xerox production products. We had about 30 dealers up here over the last few days, and they heard from subject matter experts in digital transformation in the office, color production products, our digital marketing platform, and this morning we spent half the day learning how to cut your first video. This is my first video, as a matter of fact, out on LinkedIn. So all of our attendees had an opportunity to learn from Rick and use his expertise and cut new videos.
Yeah, the feedback I know was awesome from the attendees. You had a real talented group here. If you're a Xerox partner, keep the Xerox Champions event on your radar. I assure you it was a great event, and the feedback again was phenomenal from tenured salespeople that were in attendance. Thanks again, Rich, and congrats on a great event.
Great, thanks Rick for your support and showing people how to leverage LinkedIn to grow their business.
All right, video number 7, I'm calling a product or service launch video. Now, this one obviously is a little bit promotional, okay? But we're going to twist it into educational by doing it the following way. We're going to introduce this video before we jump to what our new product or service offering is. We're going to say, hey, a lot of people have been asking for this type of service or this type of product, and I'm excited to announce this brand new offering. You see what I'm doing here? I'm positioning it first, saying people have been asking for this, and that's why we brought it to market. We'll call it the product or service launch video. Now, what you want to do here again is introduce it with a question, explain what the product offering is or service offering is, and then discuss, if you could at the end, what the business problem it solves or the business impact you can drive with it. Let's take a look at this one now.
Hi, I'm Rick Lambert, and today I'm here in Webster, New York at the Xerox Gil Hatch Center. We've got about 50 of the top reseller sales reps from across the United States coming in for my brand new video sales boot camp, how to shoot selfie videos if you're a B2B salesperson. I'll give you one of the tips we're going to talk about, not just how to shoot one-to-many videos, but perhaps one of the most underutilized video approaches on LinkedIn, and that's the one-to-one direct message. Maybe it's to explain a proposal, to request an appointment. At least by going one-to-one, you're going to be able to send your video directly to a target, a personalized message that you can use to start, advance, or ask for the business, the one-to-one video. Anyway, the Video Sales Bootcamp. Thank you, Xerox, for the opportunity to do this with your top people across the country.
All right, let's take a look at video number 8. I'm calling this community involvement, a great video to post, easy to do. And of course, you're going to put all the spotlight you can on a local charity or an organization that you or your company supports. Now, notice what I said there. It could be your company, maybe not you personally, but if your company is involved in some charity, whether it's to do with children, whatever it is, you also can showcase what your company is doing. You don't have to be personally involved. Now, the nice thing about this one here is easy to post. You could shoot it with the company's website behind you. You could be standing out on the front lawn of their office with their picture of their logo or their sign behind you. The point is you're giving credence here, or you're showcasing a nonprofit or charity rather than yourself. Let's take a look at one of these examples now.
Hi, I'm Rick Lambert with Sell to Win and Into Communications, and we're so proud to partner with this outstanding nonprofit organization called Internet Sense First. Look, what they're doing right now is helping parents educate themselves on how to protect our children from online predators. If you're a parent like I am, you know screens don't raise children, and this organization that we're so excited to support is doing the right things to help us as parents and, of course, our children. I encourage you to visit them online at internetsensefirst.com.
The community involvement video, that's a great one. You got to get in your game. In fact, you could just do pictures alone of that. Never mind videos of you in front of a sign if you follow. All right, let's take a look at number 9, the customer success story video. How many times have you sold something to a customer? They've been very delighted with it, and you haven't even asked them for a testimonial, a Google review, or better yet, maybe even posted a video. Now, look, I understand sometimes you don't want to show your customers to your competition, but there's also customers that you've got, I'm sure you could showcase what you're doing, because people watching these videos want to know who else is buying from you. They don't want to feel like the only one, right? So in the customer success story, think of it like a case study structure. What you're going to do is you introduce, hi, my name's Rick Lambert. I'll do this in the example. But the first thing you want to do is introduce the customer, discuss the challenge the customer is having, the solution you provided, and then the business impact or the benefits of their partnership with you in a humble way. Let's take a look at the customer success story video now.
Hi, I'm Rick Lambert with selltowin.com, and maybe you too are thinking you should be posting more videos than you currently are. And I want to share with you a quick success story with one of our partners, the Xerox Corporation. We ran a 2-hour LinkedIn video bootcamp with approximately 30 of their big customers. And what we found was that a lot of people were apprehensive about video, and oh, by the way, had never posted a video at all, ever, except for one participant. Within 2 hours, we had over 50% of the participants post a video, not just shoot a video, post one online. Since the course, we've had 39 videos posted from participants with over 20,000 views. So I mentioned this just to congratulate the Xerox Corporation on taking the lead, congratulate them on the success of the program. We really appreciate being a part of it.
All right, number 10, the one-to-one video on LinkedIn. Now, look, this is sent through a direct message, okay? And this is one person directly to another person. So you to a buyer, you to an influencer, you to a key stakeholder. And I say it's the most underutilized because in all of my work over the last few years with LinkedIn, I could probably count on one hand the number of sales professionals that actually send one-to-one videos during their sales cycle. You may say, Rick, well, I understand, okay, I could send a video directly through LinkedIn. Again, my suggestion is keep it short, but when would I do it? Well, here's some ideas. We've got people in Chicago that send them prospecting. They're standing outside of the office. They have the logo or the sign in behind them. Hi, my name's Rick. I'd like to book an appointment with you. Think of the impact of these one-to-one videos. How about maybe you want to follow up on an appointment you had, debrief the customer. Hey, thanks for meeting with me. You know, how about explaining a proposal? Look, how many times have you been asked to submit a proposal, but you don't have a chance to walk through it or highlight something. And I'll showcase an example of that coming up in a second here. And lastly, how about the classic thanking them for the business? I mean, what's better, an email saying thank you or a video? All right, I think you know the difference. So coming up, I'm going to showcase here an example of how I might present maybe something unique in my proposal, just to make sure the buyer understands what's really in there. Let's check it out now. Hi, Judy. Thanks so much for considering us for your upcoming LinkedIn initiative at your sales kickoff. I sent you the proposal you'd asked for, and I just want to send this personal video message to call your attention to two really important things I think that will help you and the internal steering committee. One is, if you look past the page that showcases all the other companies in your industry that we've worked with, you'll see a highlights page, and on there I just wanted you to know that our team would create a full custom profile for your sales organization. That's a custom graphic at the top, all the text in terms of the headline, the summary area, so you can literally plug and play. And oh, by the way, that has been very popular for future hires with other clients. The second thing in the proposal I'd like to remind you of is that each week, your entire team over the 30-day boot camp will get a rack and stack report. This is a very positive message to showcase your leaders and, of course, draw a little attention to those that aren't on board. Anyway, thanks very much for considering us and taking a look at our proposal. All right, well, there you have it. Those are my last 5 of my top 10 videos on LinkedIn that I believe people like to see, and oh, by the way, with you in them. Hopefully you can see that each of the 5 I showed today and the other 5, the initial 5 on part 1, don't miss that one, by the way. Those 5 are good too. Hopefully you can see how you could shoot those yourself with ease, with the cell phone or smartphone you've got right now, upload to LinkedIn directly, and I assure you, you're gonna drive higher engagement. You're going to get more connections from it because people will gravitate to you on these videos. And oh, by the way, you're going to supercharge your personal brand. Hey, good luck out there, and thanks for joining me on today's Smarketing Show.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of the Smarketing Show. If you enjoyed today's show, please like, share, and subscribe to get the latest B2B insights to help you market and sell to win.